Are you trash at NBA 2K23 and need a no-skill, easy-to-use build that'll get you and your friends win percentage up so they won't hate every second they spend on the game with you? Well, you're in luck, cause I'm trash too. The only difference between me and you is that I can do this.
Wilkie on the track.
Yeah. Hey, grinding a beta, bro. He doesn't even play, he just talks about G-Mans on the stick. Plus his breath hotter than a sauna, that's why he never leaves the house. Grinding DF, more like a no-life that sits in his house and stay holding necks. Won't show his face, scared that his fans gonna sub if they see the acne on his neck. Yeah, he got a gap in his tooth, won't smile at pictures Invisalign, all that he rep. Now he get bodied by rebounding wings, he wish he was playing 19 on his stretch. Nose of an elephant, he smellin' out for that joint and he spamming. I hop off the spot, join a new session, he go to the court for the rookies and tweet like he back on the block. He made a fool of himself in the park, said he coded and lost to a 6-year-old lock. Simping for females, he hit up Alexis and got left on red, he ain't hitting that shot. Yeah, 500K and he won't show his face. If he do, he gon' wake up with 50%. Don't know how to play, went up for a lane, ain't making no wonder he ran out of friends.
If you want to learn how to do the same exact thing, all you gotta do is watch the whole video. Oh, and you can use this build if you're actually good too, but fair warning, side effects may include an abnormally high win percentage and every opponent you ever face wishing the absolute worst for you for the rest of your life. So yeah, nothing too crazy. I've always wondered, do y'all like me enough to just drop a like cause you like the content? Or maybe even to just drop a like cause you like me as a person? Yeah, I didn't think so. Drop a like in the next 5 seconds or you will airball your next 3. I wouldn't risk it. Hold up, let's break this down for a second. I was 100%. I shot a slightly late wide open and I airballed it? No, I'm not gonna lie, 2K just wanted an excuse to mess with my takeover. Look at it, dropping faster than my credit score. Please donate to help your friendly neighborhood teddy bear. What's up, Simply Squad? It's your boy Demigod grinding, and trust me, I knew I broke the game when I dropped my 6'9" Demigod point guard build, but I didn't think I'd break it this bad. Look at where I'm shooting from. This is not normal. How many games have you played where people are just pulling up from behind half court with Kevin Durant type players that can dribble, pass, play defense, get contact dunks, and best of all, move faster than the tiny little 6'3" point guards that your friend probably made? And you want to know the craziest part about all of this? In all of these clips and all of the gameplay you're gonna see today, I don't even have limitless range unlocked. You heard that right. All of these clips are when I only had 12 to 15 badges, which means I couldn't even unlock tier 3 badges at the time. And it don't even matter. You can see how confident I am 3 hunting the whole game. I'm pulling in people's eyes, shooting over those. I might mess around and hit a 1 dribble pull up like I'm Jono. I haven't had a build this overpowered since my 2K19 stretch big. Not only is it the most fun build in the game to use, it is so broken, it's insane. So today, I'm gonna give you the badges, the dribble moves, everything you need to know. I'm telling you, if there's one video you're gonna watch all the way through, make it this one. And all I ask for in return for all this information in one video is for you to drop a sub with notifications on. Now y'all, I'm not gonna lie, I could ramble on for hours about how goated this build is, but I'd rather just show y'all. So let's get into it. Alright y'all, let's get into it. As y'all can see, we're down 3, but that ain't no problem for a 6'9" Demi. I catch the ball, take a couple dribbles to the right wing, and get an easy green. Next possession, I honestly didn't think I'd get this open off the Hezzy speed boost, so I pass up the wide open 3, but honestly, this build's finishing is better than its shooting. Most people that make this build are going to rim run you all game. Only the people who've mastered this build are going to be able to create their own space on an ISO and shoot as well as you've seen in the clip. Speaking of creating your own space, look at this next possession. I hit him with the hesitation speed boost, run to the right, do a standing behind the back to switch to my left hand, sprint directly at his hips, spin back with my off hand. He reaches, so he's out the play. Hit him with a step back and get a green from deep. That play was so clean, bro. That's gotta be my favorite clip I've gotten so far this year. And you know I had to follow it up with something crazy. I hit him with the hesitation speed boost to the left, get wide open for 3, and airball horribly. I told you I had to follow it up with something crazy, cause that is wild. Ronnie, slightly early wide open, that deserves an airball? If you're still watching the video, spam up airball grinding in the comments, man. That is sickening. But it's alright, we're gonna make up for it in a second. I dot my team in the corner, he ends up missing. I get the rebound, 6'9" Demigod point guard. That happens a lot. I get the ball in the left wing, do the speed boost hesitation move to the right, and get a green on the right wing. Now I know y'all gonna be spamming the comments asking for my jump shot, especially when you see how clean this catch and shoot green I get get right here is this jump shot is amazing for spot ups and for people who are running point guard. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm gatekeeping. Now hear me out, I'm only gatekeeping until y'all get 3K likes on this video, and then I will drop the jump shot in a separate video. The only reason is because I'm trying to get my percentages up, and there have been rumors in the past that Mike Wayne be playing techno sliders with YouTubers jump shots, you know what I'm saying? I don't think it's gonna happen, but just in case, I want to hold on to it just 1 or 2 more days. But I promise you, it is a base that no YouTuber or none of your friends have been using. I guarantee that. I found this jump shot out the mud. Simple as that. And I absolutely love it. I'm gonna tell y'all a little secret. It's so good that I've been using it on release timing very early. Now, if y'all play NBA 2K23, you know everybody recommends early. This jump shot's so good, I can green it on very early consistently. It's insane. Anyways, back to the game. I have pretty much all the points for our team, so obviously they're gonna start helping, which is when you can start dotting your teammates. And then to end the game, I had already gotten a half-court clip. I had already gotten a behind half-court clip. The only clip I hadn't gotten was a fading backwards behind half-court clip. The craziest clip you could attempt in NBA 2K23. I tried it 3 times, missed all 3 times. So I was like, you know what? I give up. I'm gonna just fade this in the corner, and I finished the game with another green. Now look at the screen, y'all. What you're seeing on this screen is how I play right now. This is the most updated gameplay of how I'm playing right now. When you make this build, you are not going to be playing like this at first. So I could show you multiple gameplays of me going 6 for 7, 7 for 8, green and fade, shooting from half court, just completely bragging, right? But I'd rather show you how I got here. So we're going to go back in time when my player looks completely different, and I'm going to show y'all the process it took from me creating the build to me playing 2K like that. And of course, the story begins against a post score. Imagine you're just chilling on your 10+ game win streak on 2s, and then a big burly post scorer named Post Shaq, who literally made his player look like Shaquille O'Neal, pulls up and tries to post hook you to death. I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy, but don't worry, we're gonna handle it. Now again, this gameplay was shortly after I had just made my rebirth player. I was around 92 overall, and I was still taking screens at the time because I wasn't confident in the dribble moves, and I was still getting used to the jump shot. So you see this first play, we see the big burly post scorer jumping at us. I hit him with the 1 dribble pull up like I'm Jonos, and I miss wide open. But sometimes all you need is 1 miss to learn your timing. I got the big burly post scorer on an island, I sauce him up, I back up, and I get a green in his eye. Next possession, I take the screen, I speed boost to the right, and I get another green over the big burly post scorer. Can someone tell me why it looked like his player was scared to contest my shot? Anyways, we end up turning the ball over, so it's time for Post Shaq to go to work, and big fella must have not heard about the patch, right? Nothing brings me more joy than post scores missing post hooks. It's a beautiful thing. It really is. Here, big burly post scorer, let me show you how to green. I come out this screen, I shoot on the left wing, and I get another green. Now, this next possession is exactly what I'm talking about when I say I was inexperienced with this build. That first shot off the step back, I'm pulling 10 out of 10 times right now. You cannot give me this much space and expect me not to shoot the ball. But back then, I wasn't as confident. So you see me dribble around left, right a little bit, and then I finally pull the 3 when I feel like I'm open enough. I'm telling y'all, there's a feeling out process of this build that y'all probably don't want to hear. But you're not going to make this build and instantly be a demigod. You're going to make this build and you're going to miss an open 3. You might get ripped while dribbling the ball. It happens. It's a learning process. But at the end of that learning process, you're a demigod that can fade from deep, shoot from behind half court, dribble like a 6'3" point guard. It gets insane. So it is all worth it. Now, my second streak on this build, we're at the Wildcats. We're on like a 5 to 7 game win streak. Still learning the build, but we're getting a little bit better. You see that we start with a catch and shoot green. And y'all let me know if this is just me, but after you see 1 green in 2K, I just be wanting to shoot everything. So I catch the ball, run to the left wing, get another green. And around this time, I learned that the finishing on this build is super OP, so I just go up and dunk even though the center's right there. And then I realized how fun that was, and I go and do it again. Because y'all, if you don't know, in NBA 2K23, blocks are almost like non-existent. You'll probably block 1 out of 20 dunks. And I don't think I'm exaggerating. Now, I have 10 points, I'm shooting 100%, so I'm feeling a little confident. I tell Uzi, yo, go corner, I got this on an ISO. And then I mess up every single dribble move that I try to do, but I do back up and get a green in his eye. And like I said, it's a learning process. You need to do things like that to get better. Once again, I tell Uzi I want the ISO. I mess up the spin move, but I get a pretty cool animation that I use a lot now. I back up and get another green. Now at this point my heart is racing. Can I finally get my first 7 for 7 gameplay on this game? And then they kind of ruined it by leaving me wide open with takeover, but I did end up going 7 for 7. And this game is mad important to me because it gave me the confidence to try new things on this build. Now I want to end the gameplay portion of this video off with some more recent gameplay so you can see once again what it looks like once you've mastered this build. My build's not even 99 overall yet. I don't have all my badges. I think I'm around 95 or 96 overall, which means the clips that you're seeing on the screen isn't even the peak of this build, which is absolutely insane. When I first started playing NBA 2K23, occasionally people would hit like a 22% contest green, and occasionally people would fade out of bounds and green it, and in my head I was thinking, there are some limits to this game that people have not broken yet. And even these clips on the screen, I feel like the limit still has not been broken. I feel like you can shoot from even deeper than behind half court. I feel like you can green 60% covered fades once you get all your badges. I really feel like in the next month or so, you're gonna see people start doing insane things on this game. Now, I could be wrong. This might be the peak. If this is the peak, I am completely happy because this is like right on the line between broken and fair, you know what I'm saying? But I think it's gonna be interesting seeing what all the comp players come up with in the next month or so. But anyways, y'all, I think y'all understand the point that this build is overpowered. Again, 3K likes for the jump shot video, but right now, as I promised, I'm gonna give y'all my updated badges, my updated dribble moves, and my updated settings so you could do the exact same thing in your park games. Let's get into it. Alright y'all, first the badges. For playmaking, I'm rocking Mismatch Expert on silver, Hyperdrive on gold, Bailout on bronze, Needle Threader on bronze, Quick First Step on gold. I cored my Handles for Days silver badge, and I'm rocking silver killer combos. First shooting, I got Amped on gold, Comeback Kid on silver, Green Machine on gold, silver Agent 3, which if y'all don't know, Agent 3 activates on literally like almost every shot. It is overpowered. And silver Blinders. If y'all notice, I still don't run Limitless Range because I don't need it, but I'm still shooting from half court without takeover, so what's the reason of having Limitless Range on? I will say though, if I do max my shooting badges soon, I will put on Limitless Range once I can core Green Machine on gold, because there's no other badge I would want other than Limitless Range at that point. Deadeye does not pop up that often, especially not as much as last year's, so Limitless Range would be my next shooting badge. For defense, I got Glove on silver, Menace on silver, Workhorse on silver, Post Lockdown on bronze, Clamps on silver, Intercept on silver, and Challenger on gold. I could get a tier 3 badge, but I honestly don't want any of these. The only one I would get if I wanted to was Pogo Stick, but I don't think it's better than any of these other badges. And finally, finishing, I got Limitless Takeoff on gold and silver Posterizer. Those are the only two I really care about. The rest I just put on for fun. Every time I'm playing 2s and I got a guard on me, I'd be doing Drop Stepper bronze animations just because it's hilarious to me. Same with Back Down Punisher and Post Spin Technician on bronze, and then Pro Touch and Slithery on silver are just for extra badges. Now for my dribble moves, they're right here. You could copy them down. I'm going to talk about a couple of them specifically because there's some things you need to know, but I'm not going to go through every single one, so make sure to pause the video and copy them down. The ones I want to talk about are Size Up Escape Package LeBron James and Signature Size Up Paul George. Now, the only reason I'm running Size Up Escape Package LeBron James is because I cannot find the dribble package that has the AI step back, which is that super long step back y'all see me doing, that I can unlock at 6'9". It used to be Damian Lillard on my 6'5" and 6'7" build because it also had the AI step back with this insane speed boost that Damian Lillard gets, but on this build you can't unlock it. So as of right now, I'm using LeBron James, but if you use LeBron James, you cannot left right by doing a crossover. It is way too slow. If you want to speed boost to the left or speed boost to the right, you have to do a standing behind the back. To do that, you flick your right stick diagonally down to the left if you're dribbling with your right hand, and diagonally down to the right when you're dribbling with your left hand. That is free game. That is free sauce. Remember that. It'll save you. And finally, the signature size up Paul George. I be switching my signature size up like almost every day. Right now, I'm rocking Paul George. It has a super glitchy move when you hold RT and press up on your right stick. It has a super glitchy crossover that you can spam, and then if you step back, you'll be wide open. I love doing that move, but I also love Tracy McGrady because it has a really fast left to right spam. So it's honestly preference. Your signature size up you can change as much as you want. It does affect your dribble move, but if you dribble in like the Gatorade facility, you'll see exactly how it changes each move you want to do. And finally, my settings. I always play with vibration on. I do shot timing release very early. I told y'all this. I love very early with this jump shot that I'll give y'all my next video. My pro stick orientation is absolute, so no matter where I'm on the court, my dribble moves stay the same. But alright y'all, that's pretty much it. Thank y'all so much for watching. If y'all are looking for the build video, it is my video titled First Ever 6'9" Rebirth Build. That is this exact build. If you're looking to see the attributes when you're almost maxed out, this is how I have it maxed out at 96 so far. We even got NBA players making my build and DMing me on Instagram like, yo, this build is fire, I'm loving it, you know what I'm saying? So it is really a goated build for casuals and skilled players alike. But anyways, y'all, thank y'all so much for watching. I love you all, and as always, keep grinding.
Ballin', 2K we never be falling. Retro she never be calling. Still hitting shots while they steady be taunting. Ballin', 2K we never be falling. Retro she never be calling. Still hitting ballin', 2K we never be falling. Retro she never be calling. Still hitting shots while they steady be taunting. Ballin',